Yo, what's up, my ladies and gentlemen? Malaka Sambirude. So today we are here at Holborn Station, as you guys can see me recording over here. So today, before I went to go on my night buses, I decided to go to Holborn to check out the bus number 133, which has been retained by Abellio, because that was one main change that really affected a lot of people who are enthusiasts, like me, for example, and some others. So that's basically it. And is one of the biggest changes that really surprised everybody, in my opinion, because it's something that everybody just wouldn't really get used to. Everybody was used to 133s on the Riva. So today I want to talk about that change, and I might make a little series talking about the changes that has taken place in TFO so far, and even those that which has happened and what they would have done to not make it worse. But anyway, 133 is a very nice route. Obviously, it used to go from Liverpool Street to Streatham, a nice, lovely route connecting, Liverpool Street, the Northern Line down to, Oval, and then connects the Victoria Line, and then down to Streatham Station. It was a nice, lovely route, and then because of the whole 5-to-1 situation, it now curtailed to Holborn. So it is what it is. In my opinion, the change, it's not really all that, but it is what it is, I guess. There's not really much to say. There was a lot of buses from the London Bridge going to Liverpool Street, so you can't really complain about that one. Before the 48 and the whole other buses and everything, it's understandable. But back to the story though. 133, obviously going on the Abellio, it looks kind of funky and weird, especially the allocation, which I still can't believe it to this day. When I remember, they said, they're just going to use the VAR 400 HMMCs, just to get them electroliners ready to be fully in use. But then what surprised me the most is that they're saying they're also using route masters. So I did my whole digging and searching just to go look around, and for the fun I was going to do the full route visual. So I went to did it, but on the VAR 400 HMMC. For those who may not know, my favorite vehicles, the top favorite vehicles of mine, are either the route masters or the Enviro 400 HMMC alongside all of the Enviro 400s. From the Tridents to the original Enviro 400s to the H's and then to the MMCs. That's basically it. I'm a huge fan of the Enviro 400. Like all the buses that the Alexander Dennis guy, whoever he is, that he has made, from the LX 400s to the Plaxton Presidents. Okay, maybe he might have not made that one. I haven't checked my research on that one, but I also like those ones too. And then the Enviro 400s, all of them, alongside with the Route Master. That's basically it. Those are my favorite vehicles. But the Gemini 3s, I'm not a huge fan of them. I actually kind of hate them. Same thing with the Electrolytes, because they just basically copy and paste of the E400 EV cities, especially the Arrivas and the Abellio. They all copied, the bus number, not bus number, the vehicle in Enviro 400 EV City, especially the ones which is on, the Abellio one. They literally copied that one. They look the same. And the right electroliners are basically the Gemini 3, but the electric version. That's basically it. There's not really anything to be phased about, so it's what it is. And the way how they did with the Abellio one, it just nasty. It just kind of feels weird. It's like the same thing with the one on Stagecoach, but it is what it is. You just have to go with the flow. I thought the 86 would have the Stagecoach Enviro 400 EV City. Well, whoops. But anyways, back to the story though. So what is my thoughts on it? Because that's what this video is all about. Yeah, like I said, I'm just surprised about its allocation now. The temporary allocation is what surprised me the most. Route Masters and 133, that is new. When I heard that one, I was very, very surprised. I was like, what, maybe I can catch that one before it goes away. And then obviously because of that, you see like the new Trandport UK logos, which actually looks kind of trash in my opinion. I prefer the Abellio logos in my opinion, so it's what it is. If it was still saying Abellio, would make a whole lot of sense, but TFO is TFO. They like to change a whole lot of stuff, and most of their decisions are trash anyways, so there's not really much I have to say. But anyway, but what's my thoughts on it? I mean, I guess it's meh. The vehicles that they have at least is not bad, but the electroliners, hell no. Not even a single bit. I'm gonna keep a stack of you. It's just weird because they started bringing the electroliners on the 133. How the hell does that make sense? In a Riva, it made no sense. Because if they were going to do that with a Riva, they would just make it just fully retained by a Riva. Just let it just be. But TFO's TFO. It is what it is. Battersea Garage, they are stacking up good routes though. They're stacking up good routes. 211 is going back there again, which is crazy. After how many years? Since 2019, June 2019 to June 2024. That's 5 years. 5 years since London United. And that bus garage of the Stamford bus garage, they're losing a lot of routes as well. They had number 9, which is going to Merchant Line. They had number 10, which got withdrawn, and so many others. It's crazy, And even 306 is going to Abellio, which is crazy. Yeah, 306 is going to Abellio, so I want to record the 306 before we change that. I mean, I've been on it like I don't know how many times, even when my boy Matika took me. So it is what it is. But yeah, obviously I'll be making a separate video on those ones. But anyway, back to the story though. It's just crazy how 1 through 3, the vehicles that they're using, it's not bad, but it just feels weird. Like, it's just something you wasn't really expecting, especially with 1 through 3. Even though you would get used to it with the Enviro 400H cities, but the HMMCs is, you need to think about that one. The H is, I guess it's a minor, because obviously they used to use Enviro 400s back in the day before they bought those H cities, and then they'll bring back the Gemini 3s and 2s and etc, etc. So it's what it is. But yeah, but obviously the allocation is just to another level. So it's what it is. But anyway, you get used to it. You will end up getting used to it here and there, but you'll still hate it later on. So it's what it is. The electro liners, it is what it is, to be honest. There's not really much that you can say, but it is what it is. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Do you guys like the 133 on the Abellio, or do you miss an Arriva? Me personally, I'm missing an Arriva. It literally suits Arriva in my opinion. And a lot of people actually agree with it, and that's why everybody on the socials and the media is just like, yeah, 133 on the Abellio, nasty. It is what it is, and I can't disagree. Because it just doesn't really suit it. It is what it is. It's like after with the whole situation of 5 going to go ahead for 15 and everything. Obviously, everybody was used to it in Stagecoach, but we had to all dumb it down and get used to it when it was on Blue Triangle. It is what it is. So that's basically it. But anywho, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, but take care. You sick better Hindus.